I said I had no card, but there was one. I got a couple of parcels. I'm always intrigued about what people get. First of all, this feels really dumb for ordering. This is so annoying. Basically none of the shops around here do like packaged soap that you can just empty into a soap dispenser, and buying a plastic bottle just to throw it away makes no sense to me. So I have this so I can fill this up. This is the Dove Pepper Care Shea Butter and Vanilla scent. If you ever want to know what my soap smells like, it's this. The next one, it's a little bit more exciting, I promise. It's not just soap. It's a Father's Day present. I've run out of a lot of skincare in the last little while, so I've had to repurchase some. The first one is this Aloe Soothing Sun Cream by Cosrx. I went through a massive phase of exclusively using this, and then stopped to use Vitamin C by Garnier. I decided I'm going to switch back to this because my face feels a little bit like it's better. I'm having a little bit of a crazy breakout at the moment, partly to do with hormones, but like, I don't know. Other thing that I had to replace, triple hyaluronic moisture ampoule? I have no idea how you say that, but this is the Cosrx hyaluronic acid serum. Basically it's a triple active one. It's the best one I've ever used, to be honest. And then finally I thought I'd try a new toner, because if it's hard to get bags of soap, it's extremely hard to get Lush products down here. I could order it online, but that feels ridiculous for one thing. But I've been using like the tea tree one for ages, the spray toner, and it's been working great. And then when we moved here I haven't been able to replace it, so I'm on the hunt for a new one. I tried the Superdrug own brand one. I don't particularly like. So I'm gonna try the, it's like this. You can't see it because it's overexposed. The other day. It's a replacement of the Snail Power Essence. Again, I've been using these ones for years. This is why I'm so confused of why I'm having a breakout, because I haven't actually changed my skincare too much. Let's go do some restocking, shall we? Welcome to the boring side of my life. Hand soap. Complete. Next is my skincare caddy. I was going to say, do you want me to do a tour of my skincare caddy? But that's so boring. Tiny bit. I lost the lid for this for quite some time. I'm quite a big fan of the Cosrx brand. And that's all I have to say about that. I just kind of need to sort this out a little bit better. I don't know if it's still sold anymore, but this is the Salicylic Fixer. I've had the same bottle for years, but actually quite good. Usually, not currently, when I've had just like a random little outbreak, I put this on and it's been gone within a few days, so. That one I haven't fully used up yet, so I'm not going to open that just yet. This I haven't used yet, which I'm so excited to try. This box feels definitely different. I wasn't just spacing out, I just realised that Cosrx doesn't have an E in it. And I swear it used to. And for a second I was like, because I got this from Amazon, I was like, maybe it's fake. That's so bizarre. I can't decide if this is like the Mandela effect or just the dyslexic effect, you know? That's all that packed up, and at least it looks just a tiny bit neater. So if you need to borrow anything... Kidding, don't use my stuff. So we are off to the Royal Cornwall show. Just thought I'd take you along with us, because I don't know, I need to grow my confidence of vlogging out in public. I'm upset because it's raining outside, because this is the first time I've put effort into an outfit for a little while. And I actually did my hair and my makeup for no reason apart from the fact that I wanted to. And then I'm probably going to have to put a beanie hat on, like some weather permitting things. But like, look, it's very, I mean, I don't think I can put an outfit together without looking like I'm trying to be Lara Croft, but I'm not mad about it. I wish I could be Lara Croft. I don't know what to put on. I think I'm gonna have to put a hoodie on. This would be so cute if the summer was being summer. I think I am in fact gonna have to yield and put a hoodie on. Oh my god. I've stuck my hair down with so much gloop that it's just ricocheting off. It might be waterproof. I do love this hoodie though. I don't normally spray like that. You're gonna have to fit in there. Yeah, I'm wearing another bit of Sleep Token merch. It's becoming an what am I going to say? An unplanned gag at this point. I don't think about it until I'm starting to edit and I'm like, wear something other than Sleep Token merch now. I just like the hoodies. The hoodies are super comfy. We're dyeing my hair because I'm showing the fact that I'm close to 30 and I don't like it. Plus, I just need a boost of like glowly uppy. I feel like I need to do a week of glow up. Sorry, I forgot to take a hay fever tablet yesterday. So like I've got double whammy today even though I've taken a tablet. And plus I'm just not feeling uber duper. Please excuse me as I sniff. Oh, my blonde streak. Every time I go to dye my hair I forget that I have a blonde streak. So I haven't dyed my hair. Actually I went to make a video at one point where I dyed my hair a deep black and then I was gonna do some temporary tattoos and there was people that were like, here I put these temporary tattoos on and now I have them on permanently in a scar form because of an allergic reaction and I was like, you see this? That's just natural. Okay, so the last time I did this I accidentally squirted in a whole load of the conditioner into the pot instead of the colour. We'll double check it today. This is conditioner. The thing that made me realise I was doing it wrong was the fact that I didn't have to puncture the top of it. And I was like, that's so bizarre because normally you need to have a little, see it has like little teeth in it, just punctures it. Oh, I normally have a brush, eh? I'm going to check in with you guys once it's done. Well, it looks darker. I've decided, because I've just put vitamin C serum on, and I think you're supposed to leave it for 10 minutes, I'm going to do 10 minutes of cleaning of the bathroom in between times. So, when you don't have the budget for the sound effects. It's looking quite dark currently, but obviously once I've washed it out a little bit more, once it's had a couple of washes, it will be fine. In the sun, or like in natural lighting, you can kind of see a little bit more of a, maybe I'm lying to myself, but a little bit of definition, a little bit of browniness, but not. I don't know about anyone else who menstruates. When I'm getting close to being due on my period, I get like the worst cramps. Like a disaster waiting to happen currently. But instead of letting anything get in the way, I'm going to carry on doing with what I was doing the other day. So I was sorting this out the other day, and I did in fact sort it out, but it doesn't look like it. But I kind of want to do something with these cubbies. So here's the plan. This is paint. Usually that fits in my art supply box, but for some reason it doesn't currently, so I'm going to have to go through all of that. Half of these are notebooks, half of these are canvases, which probably could go on a cubby itself. That looks so much better. Does it not? Look at this. All of the art stuff up here that are quite big and bulky. Excuse him, he is being captured. We've got nice canvases, we've got printing things, there's also like a Bernie thing up there, some other things, art books, nice painting. Yeah, these are jumpers that I think I'm selling, maybe, or donating. This is a nightmare and I'm not going to deal with that today. I feel like it looks like I've moved in now a little bit more, which is always a bonus Jonas. This has always bothered me, just being a kid from like watching social media or watching films where characters suddenly go from not driving to suddenly being able to drive. And the same on the internet. Now, I don't feel like people talk about the learning aspect of things quite as much as we probably should. I don't know if it's just me and I need the visual cue to be like, oh, so people just don't naturally start doing this. I've always thought I would just like one day wake up and I would have learnt how to drive, and then I would just be able to drive. Obviously I know that you need a license. I'm saying all of this in a very pedantic way to say that I am actually on the journey to be able to get my license. I haven't taken any official driving lessons yet. Especially with the environment that I'm in now, it is impossible to get around without knowing how to drive. So I have been putting it off for quite a while because I've lived so locally in town, and I've been kind of hesitant to give myself permission to be as independent as I actually am in my mind. So now I'm actually giving myself permission to learn and do this. So I'm actually sat here doing theory work. So if you're out there and you're like, should I don't know, if you needed the inspiration to, or the permission to be able to do it, if you need to learn, when it's not even a need to, if you think that it's going to help your independency, let's do it together. I came to the idea because of reading Atomic Habits. I've spoken about this a little while ago. The repetitiveness gets you into a habit, yada yada yada, that's how habits are formed. But it struck me the other day, and it said something like, if you want something to be a habit, start small. And so I was like, I just need to do 2 minutes per day of the theory work, and then I'll get there. I started this last week, kind of semi-doing bits. I've been doing it on and off for like a couple of years, but I'm actually trying to physically get it down. It's not necessarily the fact that I think I'm going to pass or fail that makes me worried. It's just giving myself the permission. So this is very much me feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So if you feel the fear, it's okay. That's your body's natural reaction to a change that you haven't done before. And it really is down to whether or not you want to do something or you don't want to do something. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to sit here now and do some revision. We went to Campbellford today, so I had a little bit of a walk. I found something that I thought I was going to have to go back to. Padstow? Is that what it's called? I've forgotten its name. The place we went to the other day. I think I even mentioned what happened the other day. We were going to go to the Cornwall show, and it was honestly the worst rain we've had for quite some time. And we were driving there, and it was busy because it is like the biggest thing in this side of the country, apparently. And it was so rainy, and we were kind of like, should we go there? And then we ended up going to Padstow instead, just walking around, and it's super cute, and I rate it. But there was as there are lots of tourist places in Cornwall, we went into like just a random shop. I saw this shirt that I was like, do I really need a shirt for the place that I live? Probably not, but I kind of feel like I do. And you know what? I love a good graphic tee. This is a big thing about me, is I love a good graphic tee. I love designs and stuff. I love graphic design, full graphic t-shirts, blah 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 blah. I saw this shirt and I was like, I like this because it has all the counties on it, and it was just overall, it was like a band t-shirt but for Cornwall, and I thought that's kind of fire. That's kind of super sick. It was cool. It's kind of lived in my mind. It's taken up a little file on my brain because I was like, I quite like that. I can kind of see myself wearing that. We just went into a random shop and they had this in the window, and I didn't realise until we were about to leave, so I might have picked it up. Look, it's just really cute. It was just like a little kind of tour, and then on the back it has all of the counties on it. I just thought that's super sick. Extra larges or a large in there, which is fine because I love a graphic tee, and I love an oversized graphic tee. Wait a second. Look how cute. It's like the perfect... I'm wearing shorts, but like, that's so cute. Look at the back. Me getting hyped about a t-shirt is the funniest thing. For prepare to be sick of this shirt, but also I feel really cute. There's something, I've done something. I think I've cracked my skincare. Okay, well I look really red now because I've just done it and I've got out of the shower and I've worked out. But this morning I woke up and was like, your face is looking clearer than usual. I mean, it was spotty, but like, consistency is looking nice, apart from this gigantic spot. It feels like my lips swollen. I feel like I've been decked in the face. But I feel very cool. I decided I'm gonna do some art. Is this my art comeback? I feel really cute. And that's all that matters. If you disagree, that's your problem, that's not my problem, bestie. Change of plans, we're gonna bake. So they're just like mix ones because I'm lazy. I'm doing this very Master Chef style. I'll mix butter. I always love the smell of baking butter. Thanks. Thank you, camera person. Ooh, that's a nice angle, thanks. I turn it sideways, make it fit both in. Made one big cooker. We've made one big cookie. What is my hair doing? So I did do some drawing. I didn't do any painting, but I did drawing. I've been watching Mike's Mike, so my brain is like, gotta talk with an Australian accent. This is what I did. Super cute. I've never really done Gothic architecture-y stuff before. An architecture book. I was doing a bit of copying, I was doing a bit of like finessing my own esque thing. Doing little planties growing out of things because I love plants growing out of things. I had all of these ideas when I was working out this morning. It was the first time I've actually had inspiration to draw for a little while. And now I'm just going to sit here, eat some of this, which is the biscotti and dairy milk. Drink some water, stay hydrated. But I'm going to watch St. Trinian's because I was, again, watching Mike's Mike talk about St. Trinian's. And I was like, that's a cracking good movie. I haven't seen that in ages, so I'm gonna watch that. Bye.